Hey there, this is Jackie Bros.
It's Dunlap.
And I tell you, today's show, I got a great sponsor. It's Sullivan's Auto Parts for all your auto needs. Yep, that's Sullivan's Auto Parts.
Is that it?
Huh? What do you mean?
Is that all you got to say about them?
What else am I supposed to say about them? It's your auto parts store, auto parts, Sullivan's Auto Parts. You know what? You know where it is?
Yeah, it's right off the square.
Well,
I just usually when we do these things, you say something weird or stupid.
What?
That you didn't get all the information we need.
I don't say anything weird or stupid. You try to do your sponsor, and you come in.
Like some complicated backstory.
You can try to make one up if you want to. I did the sponsor. I'm done.
That's all. There's nothing weird. They don't have no weird special. I can say, what the hell are you talking about? That's stupid.
No, it's just an auto parts store. If your car, windshield wipers, whatever you need,
Yep.
You go down there. He'll come out and look at you. If you take it in there sometimes, that's it.
No weird specials going on where you have to do something strange and
why are you trying
to
make it? There ain't nothing weird about it. It's an auto parts store. Sullivan's Auto Parts. That's it.
Well, it's just that every time we do the sponsors, and I think that people have come to expect that the sponsors are going to last about 30, 35 minutes before we even get to the meat of the show. And that they're going to be all about the colorful characters here in Murfreesboro and their eccentric goings-on and the comical ways they do business and the strange, out of the ordinary places you can only find here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Wow.
Are you gonna have? You're gonna get mad at me because I'm talking about a prostitute?
I don't want to hear about no prostitute.
Or I'm gonna get mad at you because you don't know what they sell, or you get 3 sticks of candy in a bundle, but you can't get 2 sticks of candy. Well,
They're not my sponsor this week. I did my sponsor. It's Sullivan's Auto Parts, off a square, for all your auto needs. That's it. They give me $25. Sold and done. Done deal, as I say.
It seems like you're kind of letting our listeners down. I think that there's a standard for this show that people look forward to us not falling below that standard.
I just tried to do the sponsor, and you irritate the hell out of me for it. If that's some kind of standard, I don't want to have nothing to do with it.
Does he talk to his dead wife, or is there a...
No, you know him. He runs an auto parts store. Sullivan's Auto Parts. That's it.
Are these parts funny to look at, or...
It's car engine parts, and floor mats, windshield
weirdly
wipers,
expensive?
mirrors. I don't know. Sun visors, this, that.
Organized in with a strange system that makes sense to no one.
It's just Sullivan's Auto Parts. I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm supposed to do the sponsor at the top. That's what I'm doing. That's it. That's what they told me to say, and I said it.
It just feels a little bit like you're falling down on your part of your obligation.
There ain't no parts to it. Why are you irritating the hell out of me? I did my sponsors.
Well, I got a good sponsor this week, Jackie, and I think this is more what our audience is looking for.
I don't want to hear about no prostitute or criminal or any kind of... I don't want to hear it.
McKinley Air Conditioning is my sponsor this week. McKinley Air Conditioning. Sales and repairs. Stay cool this summer with McKinley Air Conditioning.
I know, yeah, it's off the square. I know where that is.
Yeah, all the McKinleys.
Yeah. Actually, I'll take it back. That's a good sponsor you got there. That's a good one.
So I guess we're done.
Huh?
We just really zoomed through those.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to say sponsor, and that's it, and you go.
Is that even 5 minutes? Should we do 5 minutes on the sponsors?
I don't know. I ain't timing this. Hell.
Okay.
All right, then.
Fine.
That's it. What you did, I did my sponsor, you did yours.
You don't want to insult my sponsor or anything?
McKenna, nice man, a good family. Why would I want to insult it? Everybody needs air conditioning units, he can repair, whatever it does. I mean.
Yeah, stay cool this summer.
Well, yeah.
McKinley.
Everybody got a car, everybody got an air conditioner.
Sullivan
The
Auto
other two
Parts.
sponsors, nothing wrong with either one of them.
Yep, pretty cut and dry.
Yeah. That's it then, right?
Yeah, we're done. We're done with this.
Okay, all right then. All right.
I mean, I don't know. If we think long enough, we could probably come up with some dirt on one of them.
I don't want to come up with no. Why do you want the dirt on them? It's just they give you $25. You say their place of business, and you hope somebody goes there, and
Well, that's how I think most podcasts do it. They read the copy, and it's just sometimes we get into the.
I don't know how anybody
History.
does nothing. If you have a sponsor, you say the name of the person. They give
Right.
you $25. That's it. That's all it's supposed to be.
Did Sullivan have a divorce? Did he get divorced?
No, he ain't getting no divorce.
Oh, I'm thinking of Randy's Auto Parts.
No, I don't.
They-
They're separated, I think. Randy
And
is.
Randy, yeah.
But
Oh, they're working it out.
But
I
that
guess.
ain't the sponsor. There's no reason to talk about them. There's absolutely no reason to bring up Randy Auto Parts at all.
Right. In a way, it's sort of insulting to Sullivan's Auto Parts.
Well, because that's our sponsor. Why are you mentioning his competition? He's going to ask for his $25 back now.
Wow, we could have got in and out real fast.
Well,
But
you say the name of the sponsor.
Sullivan Auto Parts,
I said it already. You don't have to do it.
for all your auto needs.
I said that.
McKinley Air Conditioning, sales and repair. Stay cool this summer with McKinley. Boom.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be done. Yeah.
That is. That's exactly it. Textbook sponsorship.
But no screaming and hollering, no prostitutes, nobody been to jail, nobody stealing this or that.
No, everything pretty self-explanatory and above board.
Well,
Good job, Jackie.
I know. I say you did a good job. What I tell you, because you didn't. You start to wind me up there, but then you step back, looked at. That's how it's supposed to be
Well,
done.
it's just
Realize
a weird situation. It took
I'm
me
glad,
a second to
I'm
adjust.
Glad, I'm glad we went through what we went through. As long as you come out the other end knowing what the hell we're doing now. You say you sponsor.
Yep.
That's it. Don't
Kid-
need. That's it. That's
It's not a competition to say
No,
who
it
can
ain't.
insult the other one's sponsor more.
if you find you in a conflict of interest, but auto parts and air conditioners there ain't no conflict of interest there. Everybody needs one or the other.
I'll bet Sullivan goes to McKinley when their air conditioning goes out.
I'm
I
sure
bet
he does.
McKinley goes and buys auto parts from Sullivan Auto Parts.
It's a fine establishment. No reason not to. Yeah.
As far as I know, Sullivan and McKinley get along swimmingly.
They know each other. Yeah. Go to social functions. That's that.
You've
reckon.
seen them together at parties?
Not at parties or whatever. I don't know.
Lions Club,
I don't know.
Chamber of Commerce.
I don't remember. In here, probably I don't go nowhere. They probably come in here at the same time.
See each other at the store.
Well, that's how you.
Getting a barbecue sandwich and sun drop.
That's what you do here. Yeah.
Friends.
As far as I know.
Well, good job, Jackie. I guess there's absolutely nothing interesting or unusual about these sponsors.
Well, it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be.
We did
That's
not
fair.
fight. We didn't scrap.
Well, you started. You was trying to wind me up there, but like I said, it's worth it if you come out the other end knowing what the hell you're talking about. Now, you just say you sponsor. That's a fine sponsor. McKinley, that's better than any prostitute. He's not a prostitute, and he's never broken the law, been in jail as far as I know. That's appropriate sponsor.
I think we got in and
on
out
here.
in what? About 40 seconds, I'd say.
Yeah, if you do it right, yeah, you just say it and it's done. You're over with. And then you get on to
The real part of the show.
the rest of the talking part. Yeah.
Well, good job, Jackie. You want to shake on it?
I'll shake on you, yeah. Give me. There you go.
Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home Red State Update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Hey, Jackie Bros.
It's Dunlap here. Welcome to the special edition of the Red State Update podcast.
It's episode 88.
Episode 88, you're going to want to write that down in your calendar or diary because it's a special edition, and that means it's an edition that's super special.
This one we're doing now
is the special edition of
Yeah.
the Red State Update podcast.
Yep.
Special edition. I've got to run on down the road, so I'm going to be out of sorts next week when we typically do this. So we're recording this ahead of time, you see, so that we don't miss a week. We want to give you guys something new to listen to when you're at your awful job.
It's something special to listen to.
Special edition.
Yeah.
So this is a special edition.
Because he's going to be gone next week. We got to do it now.
I got to run on down the road.
I get a week off. I'm looking forward to that.
I got to see a man about a dog.
Wow.
You know.
No, I don't. I don't want to know. I don't care where you're going. You're going to do whatever. All I need to know is you be gone for a
I
week.
got some special deals in the works. Some special projects I need to talk to some folks about.
Yeah.
Sign some contracts.
Wow.
I'm going to a trading card convention. in
Trading
Chattanooga.
card.
You know, like Garbage Pail Kids.
Cards like baseball cards.
Yeah, not baseball, though. Those are
Wow.
not allowed. Dukes of Hazzard,
Wow.
Mork and Mindy.
Cards.
Yeah, trading card. It's sort of a hobby. It's not weird. It's normal.
It used to be that's the way you get somebody to buy bubble gum. That's all that was.
Well, now it's a collectible.
Well, gum don't come in it. You just get the card.
Some of these are antique. Look, Jackie, if you're just going to belittle me, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to know why anybody get together and look at more Commander cards.
Well, you're wrong. There are a lot of women involved in the collectible card scene, and sexy ones.
Is this something like you go to, everybody's dressed up? Is that what you're talking about?
No, some of them.
Wow.
Some people are just looking for an excuse.
Excuse for what?
Some people do cosplay and they dress up like they recreate scenes from the cards. Like on the Mork and Mindy set, they dress up like Mork when he had the coat on backwards and everybody thought he was a priest. That is taken like a screenshot from the TV show, made it onto the card, and now people cosplay as scenes from the card.
Bill Cosby.
If you're just going to make fun.
I'm not
the
making
point
fun. I
is-
don't know what Cosby. I don't know what that is. Why do you people dress up like a card from a TV show? TV show card.
Well, there's also, like when you go to the collectible greeting card conventions, then there's cosplay that's based on old greeting
What's
cards.
Cosby?
That's where people dress up in costumes. You know, like at Comic-Con, they dress up like
I know what that is. Yeah, you
Green
showed me
Goblin.
that. I know. Yeah, people dress up like everything. Yeah.
yeah, this is like this, but specifically tailored to scene. A lot of people dress up like Garbage Pail Kids.
Was it? That's like monsters, right?
Yep. Monster.
It's the same as any of those things.
But
isn't
they're
it?
funny monsters. It's not just monsters. It's monsters with funny nicknames.
Yeah,
Like maggot-eating Barney.
Wow. I don't
I
know.
mean, they
any-
were clever. More clever than that. I was just up on the spur of the moment. If I had time to sit in a room all day and come up with Garbage Pail Kid names, I would be the king of it.
It seemed like if you was going somewhere to look at them all day, you'd know what the hell you's going to look at. You'd know the names of them. If that's what you like, you know.
Well, I was
about
trying to
Mork
come
and
up
Mindy
with
card.
a new Well, Mork and Mindy is sort of my special. That's my forte. I'm trying to get all the Mork and Mindy cards so I have the complete set.
How many of
And I
them
can put
is
them in my
there?
album. 78.
78. How many you got?
3. So I got about 70.
How much did
5.
those people pay for something?
Well,
like
they're
that?
not cheap. Not the dealers I've been talking to. Not if you want high quality, undamaged Mork and Mindy trading
Why would
cards.
anybody want to? It's just for children. I don't know. You're supposed to be a grown man, but everybody knows you ain't. Go do what you want. That's fine.
Well, listen. On my way there, I'm probably gonna get drunk,
I don't want to hear
get
about do it.
effed up, probably make love to some beautiful women.
I don't want to hear about it. Enough.
I'm gonna have a
look
crazy
at your
time.
Just leave it at the cards. I'd rather listen to that nonsense than the dirty stuff.
And if you
Just
want to
I'd-
step to me, you get your ass handed to you.
What?
And that's a promise from Dunlap. So I'll probably kick a few asses on the way
All
down
right,
there, too.
enough.
And make a lot of friends, because I make friends wherever I go.
Yeah.
So I got to get on down the road next week, so this is the special edition.
Well, that's what we're doing now. It's a special edition.
Yes.
Because this is what you're going to put on when you're
Next
looking
week.
at cards, wherever it's Chattanooga.
Yes, I'm saying next week, but we record it. Whenever you're hearing this, just pretend we recorded it the week before.
Well, that way you can't talk about.
We can't talk about current events. A big section of our podcast is us just shooting the breeze about whatever's going on in the world today
Yeah.
with our folksy down-home wisdom
Uh,
and our common sense solutions.
I just give you I'd give you peace of my mind on something if you know if you're thinking on it. That's all I do.
Jackie's 2 cents, we almost called it.
Yeah, I don't remember calling any of that.
So we ain't got any current events to talk about. So Jackie, we're gonna have
Well,
to
now
fill...
with stuff you can talk about right now. Israel,
No,
Palestine.
nope.
What?
Jackie, by the time this goes up, we could already be in World War III.
What?
Things escalate quickly over there.
Well, ain't nobody gonna be listening to this if World War III's going on.
Well, I mean, I figure the first thing to go will be the satellite TV.
Yeah, it's like on Die Hards. I saw it. Everything's run by a computer. It don't take but one crazy man to hit a button, turn everything off.
But people could have already downloaded our podcast and are not relying on, the satellite TV or however
Well,
they
if
get
World
it.
War III happens and somebody hits a button, turns everything off, nobody gonna listen to this. Nobody
Maybe
gonna
it's
know what
already
it
on
is.
their iPod. This could be the last thing they listen to on their dying iPhone.
Oh hell!
If that's true, folks, let's give you some advice for World War III. Stay hydrated.
You gotta have water, yeah. They cut off running water. It's a lot of people right there, old people. They gotta.
They'll be the first to go.
I gotta drink a gallon or 2 a day water. Go through me.
They in the bathroom every 5 minutes.
Well, it's old people's problems. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. When you get up this age, you be doing the same thing.
If we were doing The Road and I was the hero, but instead of a little boy, it was an old man, first thing I'd do after you went to the bathroom like twice in 30 minutes, I'd say, come here, I want to show you something. Look down at this beautiful flower. Get real close to it.
What?
And then I'm going to live forever because I got rid of the dead weight. Now I'm able to move, shimmy up a tree when a cannibal comes
Oh,
looking.
hell. I ain't gonna be with you, World War III. I'll be hunkered down. There's some things I'd like water. Because, that's anything. A tornado, this or that, whatever.
need water. Lay in some
gotta
water.
have water. I got jugs of it.
How old
barrels
is that
of it.
water?
It
Barrels
stays.
of it.
You get airtight drum. Put on that water. Keep it
Ain't
down
an
there.
airtight drum. That's a Home Depot bucket with saran wrap on it. That ain't. I
that
thought
water
that
be
was
fine. There ain't gonna be no mildew, mold, turn into tadpole, anything like that. That water's fine. That's good.
It looks like a bait bucket right now. You need to hose that thing out and put some fresh in there.
No, it's fine. It's wrapped up. It's gonna stay fresh. Water stays fresh. If you store it correctly.
Well, you can't just put a rubber band over saran
I
wrap.
didn't. It's tight. underneath. You seal the top, and then you wrap all around that. Keep it fresh.
You're the worst prepper ever. Prepper would laugh in your
Well,
face.
you gonna say that now when World War III happens? Who's gonna be knocking on my door saying I'm thirsty?
Zombies.
No.
Yeah, they don't talk. They
No.
just go, hey, let me in. I'm a zombie.
No.
Me.
Yeah, be you out there. Idiot. You be parched as hell.
Maybe I'll already be
Mouth
down
just
here.
Coated mouth and throat coated with ash, soot. You thirsty as hell out there. Just please. And I'll be laughing at you is what I'll do.
I do get dry lips, but I keep some Carmex on me. You'll be asking me for some Carmex.
I got Carmex, too. I got a box of Carmex down there stored with it. If World War III happens, I got water
man.
and Carmex. I'm ready.
Get you.
You ain't got nothing.
Keep them lips moist. Maybe I'll already be down here. I'm pretty
Oh.
good at predicting world events.
No.
I'm pretty good at seeing how things are going to go.
That's it. This show goes on in the future, so is that why it's special? You predicting things.
It's a special edition because it's just because we're doing it. It's a special edition. It's not typical. We're
It
not
says
down
it
here.
right there. I'm looking. It says on the thing.
says it right here,
Episode
special
88,
edition.
special edition. I understand that, what it's called.
Usually we do it the week of, and we start talking about this and that. Oh,
Well, it can't
Obama
do that
this.
because if we talk about whatever, like you said, it ain't going to make no sense by next week. Things happen so fast now.
Anything you can think of that you think would be safe to talk about. Like, well, we could talk about Obamacare. That'll still be going on. Hey, guess what? Maybe it won't be. Maybe Supreme Court come back in and say this was all bullshit.
Oh, hell, they ain't going to do that. Only thing we can't predict is who's going to be racist this week. Either celebrity, politician, somebody
Somebody
always,
gonna get called out on Twitter.
Somebody, I don't even know what Twitter is. He just what you say all the time. There's a racist on.
Yep.
Every week there's a new one. I can't keep track of who's racist anymore. It's going to get to a point I don't know what I'm supposed to look at, what I'm not supposed to look at.
So this is going up. We're recording this to go up, July 13th?
Hell, I
The
don't
year
know.
of our Lord 2014?
It's a week after this, one, right?
I'm going to
It's-
say that who's going to be racist is Mary Hart.
Oh,
Entertainment Tonight?
Mary Hart.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't going to.
It's just a stab in the dark. I'm just looking at the data. I'm like Nate Silver. I'm just making a prediction based on
No, Mary
data.
Hart ain't no racist. I wouldn't say that. I got some predictions. I won't do some.
All right, Nostradamus.
Here's what I want is pick out who's going to be the new host. Joe. Ever since Joey Behar left, I don't watch it as much. Miss Tindlin there likes to have it on. She puts on The View. And they said all of them's leaving except for old Whoopi. She's the only one staying. So you need how many more? 6 more of them?
Yeah, 6 more on The View. So let's come up with the names. Now, some people are saying that Rosie O'Donnell coming back.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, her and Whoopi get along fine. It's just as long as you can't have, what's the name on there anymore. They don't get along. That's why she left.
Wait, but was Rosie O'Donnell and Whoopi Goldberg, were they on there at the same time ever?
Hell, I don't know. I can't remember. You've been on TV a long time now.
There's children that have never known a world without a view.
I miss watching Joy Behar on there. Makes me laugh. I don't believe in her political views. I don't see eye to eye with her per se, but it's nice to see a woman age like she does or did.
Jackie got a crush on Joy
I ain't
Behar.
no crush. She's just woman her age carry herself well is what I'm saying. Some
yeah.
women get older and just don't care anymore with this or that. Just smoke too many cigarettes, whatever, and look rough. But Joy Behar, for a woman of her age, she aging, as they say, gracefully.
How old do you think Joey Behar is?
73.
Sounds about right.
She's up there. I know she retired. If you can't get up anymore and talk on something, you too old to do anything. That's half the reason when I get too old, I don't make any sense on this thing. Of course, we quitting at 100 still, right?
All right,
That's
we're
quit's done.
100. Episode 100 will be our last
All right,
one.
But if before
As we
100,
said since the beginning.
I
What?
can't sit and talk for 30 minutes or an hour, however long it is, you go and put me out the pasture. And so she must have been, getting to the point, just quit tired. People get tired of running their mouths at some point. So I'm just going to be quiet for a while, see what that's like.
You think that's what Joy Behar said? I'm going to be quiet for a while?
No, it could have been. She quit. She got maybe they fired her. I don't know. Barbara Walters had something against her because there's a woman that aged the opposite way. Joy
You don't
Behar
like
did.
Barbara Walters.
I'm just not a particular fan of hers.
Did you hear that thing? It said her and Clint Eastwood could have got married.
Oh, hell. That's what I mean. I don't want to listen to that kind of talk. I could have had sex with this and or that. I don't want to hear it from you. I don't want to hear it from. I sure as hell don't want to hear it from
You want to
Barbara
hear
Walters.
it from a man.
I don't want to hear it from you or her. Nobody. It don't matter who it is.
What about somebody cool like damn old? What if Ronald Reagan come in here?
What?
And I'm not talking about old Ronald Reagan president. I'm talking about like 1978.
What the
Ronald
hell
Reagan.
are you talking about? Ronald Reagan
Like when
coming.
people, we've cutting edge conservative movement. Like been in California for a while, but like rest of America, not like super. Just like Ronald Reagan got the whole world going for him. Like things are. I don't really know the story of Ronald Reagan. I don't know what he
He's
was
a
doing in
movie
1970.
actor.
I know that, but in
And then
1978,
he tried to stop. So he did a good job. Stop socialized medicine back
yep,
then.
he
and
made those things.
He's rolling in his grave right now. Obamacare. Bless
Monkey
his heart.
movie, made a monkey movie.
He did that. He did some other movies. What the Gipper?
A Gipper
Do
one.
one for Gipper. He made it some. I think a war movie or two. I'm sure he's in one of them. And then he Governor of California.
Governor
out
of
there.
California,
Yeah.
and then he was almost president. Almost ran for president in '76. Is that right?
Well, he
but they
should
did.
have.
He didn't get on the ticket. Is that right? They tried to get Ford off there. Is that right, people? So maybe I don't know if it's '78. He was licking his wounds, or if he was.
It don't matter as long
Rising
as we got
star.
him when we got him. We had him when we had him. When we, the Lord knows, we appreciated him. And I tell you, I miss a man right now.
Jackie, close your eyes. For
They
a
just
second.
had a poll. This is too late to talk about this, all right? Because this would be 2 weeks old poll.
Yep, it'll be old as hell.
But they had a poll where they rated who's the worst president from World War II. Who's the worst one? That's as far as most people can remember back, unless they read history of this or that.
Losers.
Well, some people like that sort of stuff. Civil War.
Yeah, losers.
Well, you go into a card thing in Chattanooga.
That ain't a history.
It's a card of a TV show. It's losers.
Look, I don't make fun of your hobby, smelling bad and yelling.
Oh, hell. That ain't my hobby. You don't know what my hobbies are.
What is your hobbies? Oh, man, we're leaving so many dangling threads. Let's see if we can wrap all this back up. Your hobby's burying money in your backyard.
That ain't, you tell all the time, and there ain't nothing to it. You just
Making
run your
people,
mouth saying that.
feeding your wife applesauce.
Well, that's not so much a hobby as a requirement. Till death do us part. That's what those vows said when I said it, and that's what it's going to be.
Stomping at pigeons in your parking lot.
Well, I get too many of them. That's keeping a business running right there. That ain't a hobby. What do you mean?
Fishing.
I ain't fishing there.
Jumble.
It ain't none of your business. I don't have it. I come here and work and I go home. I don't need no hobbies. I watch Animal Planet, watch the news sometimes. That's it. I guess this is a damn hobby, what I'm doing right now, talking on here.
It's
This
certainly
only-
not a career.
Hell no, it ain't. This is a hobby, is to run my mouth on this thing. This is my hobby, here, right now. Pitiful. Add another loser to it.
Yep.
Just a pile of damn loser.
So who was the worst president back to World War II?
Obama.
All right.
Best one is Reagan, no.
Who did they ask this question to?
Every Americans.
Every American? Was this partisan? I mean, like if they asked...
it wasn't done by no Fox News poll. It wasn't on Bill O'Reilly and none of that. It was just a poll that I took asking Americans best worst.
Who was second worst?
Well, that's wrong, but they put Bush. It was Obama 33%.
And Bush
28%, and then Nixon 13%.
And then
that's the one they kept saying on TV, and I'm like, what the hell's Jimmy Carter? He should be in Bush's place.
They probably got some people just forgot about Carter.
Well, I've been trying to.
I mean, Jimmy Carter is not in X-Men movie. Nixon is. Nixon stays in people's minds.
That's right, yeah.
But Carter, Eisenhower. Does anybody know anything about Eisenhower?
I like Ike, yeah.
Well, you ask a kid who Eisenhower is, they don't even know. They think you're talking about Heisenberg, Breaking Bad.
Huh.
Can you do your Eisenhower impression for everybody?
I don't do no Eisenhower.
No, you did. You said you used to be a radio comedian, and you had a catchphrase that Eisenhower.
No, I didn't. I didn't do none of that. No.
No, you remember you were telling me what was their name? Snorkel and Dudley.
Snorkel and Dudley.
And they do the Eisenhower impression. Like one of them be Eisenhower. You told me this when I was a kid. I used to think it was the
on
funniest
the radio.
thing. Yeah, radio comedian Snorkel and Dudley.
I didn't do it. You saying I was doing no
well, yeah,
Snorkel
but you were
and
just
Dudley.
doing Snorkel and Dudley do.
I was talking about them. They used to do Eisenhower. Yeah.
Because one of them come in and go, Mr. President, I have your dinner right here. Then Eisenhower go like, oh, that's not what I ordered. I can't do it the way you did it.
And it's something, yes, close enough, yeah. It's like didn't blame, I said rare. Yeah.
It's just the way I guess it's visual. I guess you got to be here.
Well, it was
it.
on the radio. Is what
I guess what made me laugh was your face.
I just saying what I remember them doing. Snorkel and Dudley. That's an old radio show.
That was the punchline. Was I said rare, and then I don't know if
that was he said something different every time I bring him his dinner. You know, servant, White House servant, and he. Something wrong with it every time.
And every time you get frustrated, you say just drop a tray and just a clatter of the dishes.
He'd scare him or he'd be offended. I never could tell either. Eisenhower scared him to death or he just was so mad he threw it down. But I don't think you would throw something down like that.
Eisenhower could have knocked it out of his hands.
You wouldn't be disrespectful.
I mean, some of this you can't really tell. Radio, podcasting too, is terrible. I mean, I like to look at things. That's why YouTube is so valuable.
That's why everybody says for us to do videos again. Nobody likes this.
No.
But I guess it's my hobby.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Yeah.
So what I was saying about Ronald Reagan before we went down the Snorkel and Dudley train, it is funny, though, every time he comes in. You don't see, it's kind of like Grover and the waiter. Like, I said a big hamburger.
Yeah, like Grover rip him off, yeah. Because Sesame Street on early in the morning, when you stayed, that's when I told you, when your daddy'd leave you down here, you'd look at Sesame Street up early in the morning. And every time Grover come on, I said, that's just Snorkel and Dudley.
Oh, he'd get so mad.
Well, I didn't get mad. I just pointing out a fact.
GD, son of a... Jackie used to cuss a little bit more. He doesn't like to admit it.
In my younger days, I used to get more riled up than I do now, and I got to a point where I ain't worth it. Watch my language. Don't want to hear it from me. Don't want to hear it come out of nobody's mouth. GD one time or two in my life, I'd say there was a time, and, SHIT, I still, if I get real mad, I say that.
Just like old Colonel Sanders on the PTL Club.
Well,
he said... We talked about this before, folks. I think we left some...
That's clip of the week, special edition.
Special edition, clip of the week.
Is PTL Colonel Sanders again.
Just go watch that.
Because that one's all, that you ain't going to miss nothing out. That's already old. It's already out there. nothing you can say about that's going to change from now
No.
till 2 weeks from now. It'd still be old.
It'll still be old, no matter when you listen to it.
Yeah, that's how time works.
It just keeps going. Everybody gets a little older every day. We're
Yeah.
just rotting.
I just what it is. You just get things quit working on you, and it gets worse and worse till you just shut down.
We are just hunks of decaying meat with brains that something's wrong with them.
Well, I don't know about my brain about something wrong, but
So, Colonel Sanders, on that PTL Club clip of the week, we talked about the story he tells about Jesus, the Lord, getting a polyp out of his colon.
yeah,
But
saved him. Yeah,
But also he talks about how his biggest problem was he couldn't quit cussing.
and then when he come to Jesus,
he did.
he did. I didn't necessarily. I've been baptized, and to this day I don't go to church.
But you
often
were
as-
baptized, but it did not stop you from cussing.
Not at that time.
It
no,
didn't cause
but
you to do
I
God's
just,
will.
I just heard it. It got to the point where on the TV, on the radio, everywhere, you heard it all the time. And I didn't realize that's what I sound like is that mess. And I just quit. So everything around me is awful now, language-wise. And I don't want to be no part of it. Watch your language, you know.
No, I know. I've heard it.
Well,
I'm the opposite way. When I hear people cussing on TV or on radio or CD, I go, that's so awesome,
no,
and I want to be a part of it.
no.
I just try to do my part to get in there and help cussing as an art form go further. I mean, I don't like. It's weird to refer to myself as an artist, but
You think you being cute and funny is what you think when you say bad words. That's what you think
Sometimes
you're doing,
it's
and
funny.
you're not. You're just showing your butt's all you're doing, as far as I'm concerned.
sometimes it's freedom of speech, Jackie.
Well, some people think they're comedians or this or that or whatever and get up there and just say a string of words that are bad. You know, I'm not the only one to quit cussing. Lots of people, Richard Pryor quit cussing. Remember how bad he used
He
to...
quit cussing because he couldn't talk anymore.
Well, no, that was when he got sick, but he made good movies where he didn't cuss in them before that, outside of saying S-H-I-T. Moving, that's a good one.
Moving is a good one. Dana Carvey,
He's working the hospital. What's that? Critical
critical
condition, yeah.
Yeah, I think he cut. I think that's rated R.
I don't remember a doctor cursing like that.
Well, that's why it was so funny. They should have just called it the cussing doctor. It would have made a lot more money in critical condition.
Well, I don't remember him cussing in it
Why is
as
it
much.
just cut like?
But Richard, he quit, had the old on TV, Pryor's Place Saturday morning.
Now,
I
he
remember
did not cuss in
You
Pryor's
used to
Place.
watch that? Yes, he used to watch that. And I said, no, you can't watch Richard Pryor.
And I say there's rat puppets on it. And he
didn't-
let me.
He didn't cuss on there. So I ain't the only one. There's plenty of people who changed it. Red Skelton never cussed. Well, what we know Red Skelton for now don't involve no cussing. Remember back what he did. He didn't need to say nothing.
Was he the one that just did the funny faces and was insufferable?
Well, yeah, he wasn't in so funny. The clown, make faces, and
Who's the one that's in Poseidon Adventure?
who's the one beside
That's
him?
Red Buttons.
I ain't talking about him. No,
He's good.
He's an actor. Yeah, he's
Red
not necessarily
Skelton's the
funny.
one that's like, I'm a pigeon or whatever. I'm a homeless pigeon.
I don't know. He's just funny. He had a face like that. Did different faces stuff. I tell you, somebody who did different faces and never cursed, Ernest.
Yeah, because if anybody's gonna cuss, it should be Ernest. Because windows fall on your fingers. That's
He
when you
starts
cuss.
to, and then he, under his breath, you can't. It just sounds like gobbledygook. What? It's funny. It's real funny, but yeah, he gets his finger slammed in every window, car door you can imagine.
We're talking about the commercials. I guess that's our second clip. Of
In
the
the
week.
movies too, I think he would something would on his hand. He'd get hurt somehow.
guess
He'd
in
burn
every
it on
movie.
his hand on the grill. His car door. I'm trying to remember window.
Hit his head on a truck mirror.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk about his hand wounds. Is
Oh.
what I'm talking about. That's what
I guess the head is a whole separate.
That's his own
thing.
thing.
That's for another
You
podcast.
make another list about his head because you're right, like bowling ball, anything, wood, something fall down, hit him in the head, brick, whatever. That happened a lot too. But his hand, I'm talking, you window, car door, burning on the grill, and I think in Ernest Say Christmas, a reindeer bit his finger.
Yeah,
Something.
how many animals, like, because in Ernest Goes to Africa, didn't like a hippopotamus sit on it or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see that again. That's what, it's been a while since that. He did.
Ernest Goes to Africa? Ernest Saves Africa?
I think he saves Christmas and goes to Africa. I mean, there's only so much you can do.
Well, everybody needs to do their part, but
Well, he was trying to help. He always meant well, but he didn't. Sometimes he made things worse than it was before.
Yeah.
But he had a good heart, and that's what was funny about him, and he never used no bad language. Ernest didn't.
well, that's good for Ernest.
Yeah.
That's good for Bill Cosby and Will Smith.
Bill Cosby never said no bad words. Will Smith, I don't know. I remember him being funny.
You know, you remember Luke Skywalker and the Two Live Crew, Jackie?
Huh?
We're talking about artists making the world safer for cussing and the art of cussing.
Skywalker's, that's Star Wars coming
Nope.
out. That's in the future.
That's in the future.
Yeah, space.
We can only talk about the past on the special edition.
No, you predict. You said you're going to predict things.
Well, you can also talk about the past.
I don't know Skywalker.
The
Star
rules are
Wars.
loose. Luke Skywalker, remember Me So Horny?
No,
Hey,
no.
we want some pussy?
Enough.
Do you remember those?
I don't know. I would know.
You don't remember all the
I
kids
don't
driving by,
know.
bumping that out of the back, and then they got in trouble, and they did banned in the USA.
I don't remember none of it, and I'm glad I don't.
Frank Zappa, Ice-T, Freedom of Speech, Cop Killer.
Huh? Cop killer.
If banned in the USA, if Luke Skywalker happened today, I cannot even begin to untangle in my mind between Twitter police and Fox News who would be on whose side. I mean, would conservatives be on the side of Luke? Would it be misogyny versus free? But also because he's a black man and the people are coming down on it. I mean, and rap music being. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't even make sense.
None of this makes
It
sense
was
to
only
me.
like 23 years ago. I guess that's a long time. I hope he's doing okay. How's Luke doing?
Who?
Does he get on Twitter? Does he get in trouble on Twitter, Luke Skywalker? Not Star Wars.
I don't know any of it. And from what
Me
you the
so
word,
horny.
Hey,
Hey.
from the words you didn't let me finish. I don't know any of it. From the words you were saying, I don't want to know any of it.
I remember people driving by, kids bumping that from the back of their car, and you just shaking your head going, well, I guess we've lost. The world's lost.
Well,
we've lost the world.
That was the starting signs, I guess, of it right there.
I guess it was.
It's been downhill from there, as far as I can tell.
You know who else would get in trouble on Twitter a lot? John Lennon.
Who?
John Lennon of the Beatles was alive. He would be get in trouble on Twitter all the time.
On Twitter. They shot him. He's the one they shot.
They shot him.
That's all over the news. I
Good.
remember that.
Yeah, he didn't have to live to come up with a way to plug his tour on Twitter. People be mad at him. John Lennon caused another uproar on Twitter. We'd have John Lennon going like, okay, that's enough. I'm getting off Twitter for a while. Thanks, guys. Yoko Ono's on Twitter.
Yoko Ono's. I don't know Ono's or Twitter's or none of it. It's all computer
She'd
stuff.
be good on The View.
Had they ever had an Asian woman on there?
Lisa Ling, wasn't she on there? Or
After
was she
a
on?
little while, she wasn't on there.
So, okay, let's say. So, Whoopi Goldberg stays. Let's say that they don't bring back in Rosie O'Donnell. So, we've got 6 more. Whoopi Goldberg, Yoko Ono.
Yoko, it's Asian lady, it'd be fine. You have woman of every kind of race, I guess, is what the View tries to do, and sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't.
Lulu Roman.
Oh, she's still alive. She's doing good. Yeah, Lulu. Yeah, she'd be good on there.
So Whoopi, Yoko, Lulu,
Joy Behar should come back.
Joy Bay. Oh, you love her.
Well, if she come out of retirement, maybe she left because of the other one, Sherry Shepherd, McCarthy. I can't keep up all the name. Maybe she left because one of them, now that they're gone, she'd come back and be with Whoopi.
Maybe she left to write you love letters and send them to you and kiss them before she puts them in the mail.
Enough. I just think for a woman her age, she carries herself well. Like I said, don't see eye to eye with her politics, but she still make me snicker laugh sometimes on them.
You sound like Jackie's so horny.
Oh, enough. I'm not going to listen to that kind of talk.
Whoopi, Yoko, Lulu Roman, Joy Behar.
How many more is left? 4?
We got 2 more.
2? Oh, 4. Hang on. That's 4 you said, right? 4,
Whoopi
5, 6.
No, we have 3 more because Whoopi Goldberg plus 6. So new name possibly Whoopi plus 6. So Whoopi Goldberg, Yoko Ono, Joy Behar, Lulu Roman.
I'm trying to think of people I like and ain't doing nothing on the TV. Rhoda got over cancer. She had cancer and then she got better, right? Rhoda?
I don't know how she's doing, but even if she's not doing that well, I mean, just to fill her days.
No, they said she was on the news everywhere saying I'm dying, this and that, and then to come out she's better, which is, I'm glad.
You say that, but as soon as we put this up, it's going to be all over the news.
Well, it's 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now, Valerie Harper. We miss you, Rhoda. Love you.
Well, but I like Rhoda's funny.
All right, Valerie Harper. Now we need 2 more.
Oh, Alice and Flo.
Alice and you can't have Alice and Flo. It's a damn Alice reunion. You can have Flo or you can have Alice, but you can't have Alice and Flo.
Vera, just cut both of them out and go with Vera.
Sorry, Alice and Flo. This is how casting works. We're laughing, but you're like, nope, not. We can't have both of them. What about this other one? All right,
Vera dead though, isn't she?
I don't know if Vera's
on.
dead.
She's passed on. I'm pretty sure Vera's gone. Because if most of them ladies around, they would have had a reunion by now. They never did have one of them. Betty White, everybody like her.
Overexposed.
Oh, well.
Okay, we're going to see Beth Howland, who played Vera on Alice.
Yeah, she passed away.
Nope.
She's still alive?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, put her on
Yeah,
there.
she's
Vera.
alive.
Her, Yoko Ono's, Whoopi's, Vera, Joy Behar, but she come out of retirement. You got to have one.
Valerie Harper.
Got to have one conservative woman on there. Who's a woman just moved here to Tennessee? Used to be
Victoria Jackson.
There you go.
I don't know that people would want to look at her in their
It
living
ain't
room.
about looking at her. There's other. I ain't gonna name no names, but there always been somebody on there I didn't want to look at. I don't want to be disrespectful. It ain't how you look. It's just your opinion, what you got to say. And Lord knows, she's got to say a lot.
That's too many. That's Valerie Harper, Vera, Victoria Jackson. That's too many V's.
Well,
that's going to be trouble for people typing up the transcripts. So we can keep Victoria Jackson, but we got to lose Valerie Harper or Vera.
Now, we're not guessing here. We're just saying what we'd like to happen, because 2 weeks from now, they're probably going to come out with a big announcement and say who all of them
So
are.
y'all may already know who everybody on Whoopi Plus 6 is, but these are just not a prediction so much. It's just a wish list.
I'm used to like old Jane Pauley. How's she doing?
I don't know. Let me get my phone out.
No, she's alive. I didn't mean it that way, how she's doing, alive or dead. I just had to wonder how she's doing, period. She retired.
Oh, she's probably painting.
Who's your... I'm trying to think.
Who's a good, prominent female conservative?
Victoria Jackson too far Tea Party way, right? There'd just be a fight on every episode.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of compromise built between Whoopi Goldberg and Victoria Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it's probably
Joel
gonna be-
Behar ain't going to like her either. I know, like I said.
Now they'll gang up on poor Victoria
Yeah.
Jackson.
Well, that's what they used to do to old Elizabeth. She went to Fox.
She's on Fox now. She's safe.
She got old Ducey on one side and that other fella.
She is protected.
She's good.
She made it to a safe haven.
She ain't got nothing to worry about on there. Ain't nobody
Nope.
going. Yeah, good for her. She graduated, moved on up. Is the way I'm saying. Yeah.
Isabel Sanford is dead, right?
Who?
Jefferson's.
Yeah, she passed on. I think. Well, they used to have two. Sarah Shepard, black. They would have two black ladies, one Asian lady. Vera's white, as far as I know.
Lulu is white.
Lulu is white.
Sherry Shepard was she was good because she was a little conservative, mostly liberal, but she had some conservative streaks to her. She was a Christian, I believe. I've never watched this show.
You've been in here when the view's been on for.
That's not watching it.
Well,
That's just hearing annoying sounds.
all right enough.
And you're like, what is that? And you turn around, and they're talking to Richard Dreyfuss.
He'd be good, like as permanent on there. Talk fast, funny, talk fast. I know because they say it in the news. They may mix it up, have a man on there. That's what they said.
So are we saying then Whoopi Goldberg, Yoko Ono, Lulu Roman,
A goodbye, girl.
Valerie Harper, Vera, Victoria Jackson, Alice. No Alice.
No, just Vera.
Richard
Vera
Dreyfuss.
canceled Flo and Alice out. So yeah, that's it.
Is that the view?
A new view.
Whoopi Goldberg, Yoko Ono,
Yeah.
Lulu Roman,
That-
Victoria Jackson, Vera. Who am I forgetting? Richard Dreyfuss.
You said Joe
And
Behar.
Joey Behar.
Come back. She
Come
come out
back.
of retirement. Yeah.
That's Whoopi plus 6. I don't know. Richard Dreyfuss and Joey Behar are too similar. Is that racist?
Talking fast. Yeah.
Is Joey Behar Jewish?
I thought she's Italian myself. I don't know.
Okay, good. And that's not racist.
Well, necessarily, though, it's too many white people. You need to have
Hmm.
all different. Is there an Indian lady? Native American? How am I supposed to say it here?
Probably not.
No, ain't none.
Is there a black female Richard Dreyfuss?
What? If he is, I don't want to.
What on Night Court? Roz. Marsha Warfield.
She alive?
Let me check.
If she is, put her on there.
I wonder if a lot of casting of The View is just like, is she alive? The people are having these conversations as we speak. They're looking for young, hot conservative ladies who just got their first book out, and then other people, it's just like, are they still alive? Marsha Warfield is, I'm going to say, looks like building some suspense here, but folks, Marsha Warfield is alive, age 60.
There you go.
Born March 5th, 1954 in Chicago, Illinois. Marsha Warfield is an American actress and comedian.
She's a black lady, yeah?
Well, that's racist.
No, I'm just saying that's who it was on Night Court, because there's
Wow,
one.
she was a writer and performer on the short-lived Richard Pryor show.
Well, there you go. See?
That's cool.
Since he washed his mouth, quit cussing, more people won't work with you.
Richard Mall is also still alive. Damn, he's 71 years old.
That's who, Bull, right?
That's Bull.
Yeah,
Bull is 71
Paul.
years old.
He funny.
Now, I hope we probably killing all these people. It's probably going to be a rash of the people we just said were alive be dead.
What?
Because we're special edition. We're doing this for the future. So I'm doing exactly what I said we need to stay away from. We're doing predictions. And
any of these people you mentioned could die between now and 2 weeks.
exactly,
So
Jackie.
I
So we
don't-
need to stay away from mentioning people.
Well, anybody can die. You never know. Like, young people die all the time like jokers. Take pills. It ain't necessarily old people all the time. Young people, car wreck. James Dean, how old was he?
Folks, I wish we could put this up early so that anyone who we mentioned on this podcast could take extra care to make certain that they're still around.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to get hurt. I ain't saying it that way.
Like a Twilight Zone.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to send it. Put nothing out there and have it come true. I hope all these ladies we mentioned for a view are in fine health, especially Valley Harper.
Yeah, because she was sick. And I don't want it to be like we're making light of it. Victoria Jackson running for office here in Tennessee.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Williamson County.
Well,
We need to go up and see her. Make her feel welcome. Because you know Nashville scene, Nashville local press, like, Tea Party wacko, Victoria Jackson in the house. Let's all make fun of her.
yeah. Well, she dresses in a way that it's
They
easy to
ain't
make.
making fun of her for how she dresses.
Well, it's just the way. I never thought she's funny because I couldn't remember her. And then
True.
She used to stand on her head and say
Yes.
stuff. And there's nothing funny about that. I mean, after a few minutes. But she just on and on. And I never did particularly like it. And if she was on Saturday Night Live, she's on drugs and this. So I guess he turned her life around.
Why do you think she was on drugs?
All of them on there, Saturday Night Live's drugs. How many of them died?
2? 3? I don't know.
Probably
They
more
were
than that.
the big ones.
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
And then a few more. I don't think she was on drugs. I think she was pretty straight-laced even back then.
Well,
Jackie.
good for her then, I guess.
You're spreading drug rumors about Victoria Jackson.
I wasn't spreading.
You're
I'm
as
just,
bad as the
well, if
liberal press.
she takes a job on old Saturday Night Live, she ought to know what people are going to say, this or that.
You're saying
It's affiliated with that sort of stuff. That's
if
what I'm
someone
saying.
is offered a job on Saturday Night Live, they need
Someone's-
to think twice. 'Cause
Someone's
people.
will say you's on drugs.
Wow.
That's why you's trying to be funny in this. Or some of them funny. I like old Eddie Murphy. He's funny. He quit cussing. Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy, he was funny on Saturday Night Live, and then he did some movies where there's some language I don't care for. And then he started making movies again with the animals and all that, and he didn't cuss no more. And see, he's doing fine. I like Haunted. What's the one? The Ghost
Mansion.
Haunted Mansion. That's a good one. Not he don't swear in that, as far as I remember.
Is there anybody who cusses that you still think is funny? Does anybody do funny cussing?
No.
Nobody. You can't think of nobody. Because you just said 2 of the funniest cussers, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, you like them better when they don't cuss.
Well, me personally, yes.
That is the
like
opposite
that kind
of how everybody. George Carlin, you like him?
No,
Larry the Cable Guy, he doesn't cuss.
he don't cuss too much. No,
Too much.
No, I don't like his movies. I don't nothing against him personally. I think he's funny, but none of them movies he's been in I like. Too Fair 2 and whatever the other one was, James Bond thing.
Now, what if, Jackie, somebody you think is really fun, like Junior Samples?
Yeah.
Now, what if you found Junior Samples put out a Red Fox style, just blue?
I wouldn't listen to it.
If Junior Samples was like, well, fuck that.
All right, I'm not going to. I wouldn't listen. I don't want to hear you do it either.
I caught this fish. He's big as a motherfucker.
Hey, enough. I'm not going to sit here and listen to that. I wouldn't listen to him do it, and I don't want to listen to you do it.
If that fish hit me in the face one more time, I said, motherfucker,
Hey, enough.
I'm going to fuck you up.
Hey, I'm not going to sit here and listen to it. If he had an album out there, I don't hold it against him. I wouldn't listen to it. I didn't hold what Rich Pryor and Eddie Murphy used to do when they was young. I just didn't like it. Didn't listen to it. Didn't watch it. And then they made movies that I liked, and I went and saw them, enjoyed them. That's all I'm saying.
You just like things when they turn terrible.
No, it's not terrible. I don't like that kind of language. If that's terrible, so be it.
So did you want to talk about Israel and Palestine, or?
Hell no, it's a mess down there.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
I don't know what to...
Well, that was our special edition.
Oh, yeah. Episode 88.
Our special edition. It was a special edition because it was in the future. And
A lot of predictions on The View. I don't know if
We
it's
did.
going to be right. If I had to lay money down, I'd guess I'd go with Yoko Ono's because they're Asian. And they don't have somebody going to say something to them if they don't get a...
Well, but what you're saying could be construed as racist too, Jack.
Why am I being racist?
I don't know. It's just your tone.
I'm pulling forward to get the job.
Yeah.
Why is that racist?
If I could whisper in the ear of a View producer, a lot of things I'd like to say, but number one, it would be Yoko.
Huh?
I go Yoko Ono.
Yeah, but...
Plus, they whisper a lot on their records. A lot of whispering.
Huh.
John.
I don't like that.
I
don't
know
like
it's
whispering.
crazy.
There's only one whispering I like, and you know who that is.
Whispering Bill Anderson.
That's right. That's the only one I
Still
care for.
alive.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening.
He'd be good on The View.
If you're going to, I'd take him over Richard Dreyfuss, yeah.
So put Whispering Bill Anderson, then him, and I'll give Lulu somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a country view?
I'd like to see that. I'd tune in and watch that because Joe Behar, she wouldn't necessarily.
She put on a hat,
Yeah, something, you know.
make a bit out of it.
She'd look fine dressed in country clothes. I think she'd look just fine.
You get Lulu Roman, you get Loretta Lynn.
Oh, yeah.
You have Bill Anderson, who looks kind of like Barbara Walters. So you get Whispering
Wow.
Bill Anderson up there. Maybe have him wear something floral, like a Hawaiian shirt, just to give an illusion of femininity.
Yoko's wouldn't be on this one.
Why not?
Because you said country version.
What
Now,
did-
who's being racist?
Not me. What did I say that was racist?
You said do a country version.
And Yoko is welcome.
She's Asian one. You have one Asian lady. She could wear overalls and put,
And scream and whatever, talk hippie nonsense. It'd be great. But I guess Lulu and her and Joey Behar were just doing the one we named earlier.
Well, yeah.
But we can do it from the Opry House with Whispering Bill Anderson.
He could, yeah. Whisper, who's the one they used to always scream at on The View? They get mad at him. He'd be off camera. They always mad at him on The View.
Are you talking about Regis?
No,
Gelman?
not Regis. Did they do it? I thought they did it on The View, too. Maybe I get mixed up.
Regis, Gelman.
That's on Regis. That's who he got mad at. Gelman ain't on The View.
Gelman.
Huh?
I'm just whispering again.
Well, that's a special edition. I hope y'all's rating reviews it.
Yeah, we didn't talk about any news.
And I wanted to say something people don't seem to understand. When we say rating reviews, we mean everything, every one of these.
You mean you want people to go back and review 88 episodes?
Well, write something about it. You don't, because and I appreciate people who do anything. I appreciate going on there. I love this, and I'm sorry to see them go after 100, and that's nice, and I appreciate that. But I thought you rate and review each one episode, have something to say about each one.
I don't even
I
know.
don't know. It's computers. Somebody told me that's how it's supposed to be done. You go in, rate reviews each
I got
this
Samsung. I never get on iTunes.
particular thing. You go all the way through them all.
Let me tell you, folks, whatever you're doing out of the kindness of your heart to help us, rating, reviewing it, spreading it around,
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, just go an extra step. Just go one step beyond, and then you're probably good.
Appreciate that.
We
Yeah.
do appreciate it.
Thank you kindly. Yeah, just go just a little bit.
A little bit further.
That's all we ask.
Like you think, oh, I can't reach that shelf. You just stretch up a little bit more on your tiptoes. There you go.
Yeah, got it up there. See,
It took a little extra effort, but in the end, aren't you glad you tried?
We appreciate that. Everybody.
Sure do.
Thank you kindly.
And next time we'll be back.
This is 88 special edition.
Special edition.
So you've only got how many more to go before we tell people about it? You tell them to come listen, because it's only going to be up to 100. We said from the very beginning.
Very first episode. First
you
words out of our mouth.
Yeah, go back. When you go back and rate and review that,
listen to that first episode.
You'll hear say
100, and that's it.
That's it. I'm gone.
So 89, when we come back, we'll do our 89th episode.
You'll be back for that one, right?
I don't know. It depends on how things go in Chattanooga.
Well,
I may look at that aquarium.
Yeah, it don't make any difference to me.
I don't know how long can you stay in Chattanooga. Let's be real.
Yeah.